I think I may need to sort my brightness out. Looks like I have half a mouth. Everything looks beautiful today. Look at that sky and that sun that's blinding me. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Shame this isn't my other camera, but I'm sure you can still see how pretty everything is, despite the fact this is a tiny camera that's nowhere near as good as the other one. Just walking down the path. I'm very purple today. I didn't really want to do too much recording on my way to this hill. By the way, I have like a bag full of snacks. That's why I'm like making this really weird noise. Like, I don't even know. But I didn't really want to record too much of the way here because then everyone's going to know whereabouts I live. And it's not that I don't want you to know where I live. It's that I don't want my hill to get overpopulated, so I have to pay a price to sit on it, you know what I mean? Do you feel me, guys? Look how pretty it is. This is the hill I'm going to tackle. You can see it from the distance. Lovely. I love people shouting random things at me, honest. I really do. Nah, whatever. I like how I'm going to record me tackling this hill. Because I'm not very well at the moment. I probably shouldn't even be doing this, but if Bob Marley can go the way that he went and do what he did, then I can fucking climb that tiny hill in comparison to, you know, all the crap he dealt with. Because I'm nowhere near as ill as he was. And that's what I'm going to keep telling myself. Look how beautiful everything is. Hello, pretty flowers. Hello, shadow. Hello, bag of groceries. Okay. Do-do-do-do-do. I always love my shadow because it makes me look taller than I am. Does anyone else feel the same as me about that? Okay. Time to tackle the hill. Let's do this. The moon looks beautiful today in the distance. I probably could have picked a perfect time of day with the sun setting over there and the sky looking beautiful. Okay, loads of motorcyclists come here on a regular basis. So if I trip and fall, you can laugh, but you know, I'd appreciate it if you didn't. Ugh, I'm doing it with no hands. Normally I'm on all fours. I'm gonna try and run up it. Why am I recording myself doing this? I'm just making my life 10 times harder. Oh, she's going on all fours. Whew. That's my bag. Don't know why I'm filming that. I'm a little bit out of breath. It looks like I'm not that high, but it's really taking it out of me. Whew. This is my spot. I know a lot of you wanted to see it, so yeah. Whew. I'm gonna have to catch my breath and come back. I brought myself a drink because I just know I'd end up needing one. Especially with my health not being intact, it's always a good idea to keep hydrated. So I figured I would try this new Ribena sparkling, raspberry flavoured sparkling drink. Yeah, it's actually really, really nice. I'll tell you what else I got. Cream and onion Pringles, they're like my favourite thing ever, apart from goldfish in America. I'm gonna eat those tomorrow though, with Niall, because he loves them too. And then I also got the salt and vinegar Pringles. Yummy. Yum, yum, yum. It's dip, which I've never tried before, but it better be good. I actually turned around to the shopkeeper and said to him, you know, I was like, are you obligated to tell me that this is amazing so I buy it? And he said it was actually quite good, so if it's crap, I'm not going to be happy. I also got some spicy salsa dip, which I know is amazing. Yummy. I got some of my favourite chewing gum as well. I love this stuff. Bubble mint. Yummy! This is quite new. I've taken so many pictures of this on Instagram over and over and over again. I am cray cray, but it tastes so good. A nice breeze at the moment. A really nice breeze. There's lots of motorcyclists that come around here. I hope I don't get run over. That wouldn't be very nice. God, I love this stuff. Oh, purple Converse. Doo-doo-doo. Words cannot describe how much this place means to me. Look how beautiful the sky is. I hope the sun isn't blinding anyone. but you see, like, down there, like, if you go down this dip, and there's another hill over there. I don't know if I can zoom in. But what I used to do when I was a kid, 7 or 8 or something, I used to come down this hill and then go all the way up to the top there. And it took me ages and ages and ages and ages to, like, man up to do that. All my friends could do it, and I hope the wind isn't causing too much of a ruckus. But I remember the day that I actually finally did it. I was so bloody chuffed with myself. See, can you hear all the motorcyclists? I really hope I didn't get run over. But yeah, I don't know. It reminds me a lot of my childhood. When I got to a certain age, I stopped seeing this place as a play area and more of a thinking spot. When I was 15 years old, here comes a motorcyclist. If he sees me and he tries to come past me, I'm gonna go mad. But I started coming to this spot and it became my thinking spot, and I would always come here when something was on my mind and when life was getting the best of me. I wish I could just lie like this. I'm lying down now, but can you see how beautiful everything is around here? It just puts life into perspective. But yeah, so beautiful. I love this spot, and I will continue to come here over and over and over again whenever I feel that I need to. I've been coming to this same spot since I was about 15. It's where I come to think when I'm stressed and sad and scared, or I'm feeling broken. You know, like, this is where I come to collect all of my overpowering negative thoughts and turn them into positivity. On this hill, I've come to, like, so many realizations in my life. And, you know, if I sit up again, you can see how beautiful the sky is and how beautiful everything is. And I'm sorry that the camera isn't on my face, but I truly do believe that what you're seeing right now is 10 times, you know, a better view than what my face. I think that this looks more important. Look how beautiful everything is. This spot just means so much to me, and I just really want to show you guys it because I'm gonna have to, you know, there's a chance I have to have surgery in July, and you never know what's gonna happen, and I'm allergic to everything, so just in case, I really wanted to show you guys this spot. But yeah, it's like, this is like my English version of Mount Bonnell, and it's only around the corner from my house, so it's really easy for me to get to. And it may just look like a big overgrown grassy hill to you guys, but a lot more than that to me. And we're actually quite high up. It doesn't look like we are, but we are. And this hill, it's just so comforting to me. It's like when I feel as though I just can't cope with anything, this is where I come. And I only ever come when I really can't cope, not if I'm just a little bit stressed or a bit annoyed. It's where I come when I am desperate to see the beauty in something, to make me see, you know, life again. It's where I come to collect my thoughts when there's so many of them I just can't contain myself and I can't think straight because I'm suffocating in my own bloody, you know, horribleness. And because I've been coming here so much, it's become kind of a routine to me. It's like every single time I look down this hill, it reminds me that I climbed up here with pain in my heart, and I ran back down it knowing full well that I will eventually return and repeat the same process all over again. And that factor in itself is really reassuring to me, that I'm strong enough to fight all these suicidal tendencies, and you know, because I've returned here so many times when I thought, you know, I wouldn't ever return again. It's like, it's crazy. I wrote something on Instagram about this. I'm probably just repeating myself. I hope I'm not repeating myself word for word, because that would be kind of creepy. But, you know, I've returned so many times when I thought sitting here would be the last place that I would ever sit, and I really mean that. And I'm almost 22 years old, and I remember sitting here thinking I would never even reach this age. Like, seriously, and I mean that with all my heart. I never really thought I would ever get this far. And I came back here on my own the other day. Like, you know, it was a Sunday. I was absolutely devastated and I couldn't function. I couldn't function at all. I was such a mess, and I climbed all the way up this bloody hill. And I sat at the top and I was out of breath. I was absolutely exhausted. And it's harder for me to get up this hill at the moment because my health is nowhere near, you know, as good as it should be because of all the shit that I've been through. And it was so much harder to climb that time, the last time I was here. you know, just about 2 weeks ago, maybe a week and a half ago, maybe not even that, it was a Sunday, I know that. Not last week, but the week before, but that doesn't really matter in this case. And when I pushed myself the other week to climb up this goddamn hill, I just sat here and, you know, I felt really satisfied. I felt really happy and content that I got myself to the top of this bloody hill, pushed past any physical or emotional or mental strain, and I got myself up this hill. And, you know, it makes me feel safe. There is no other place in the world other than Mount Bonnell that makes me feel this safe. And the first person I ever brought here, and the last person, you know, was Niall. And I sat with him on this hill. I remember it was the first place, you know, I ever wanted to kiss him. Like, it was the first place I ever held his hand because I was a dick and I almost fell down that bloody hill. Here's me saying, I am big and strong, and then the next minute, you know. But I fell around about there almost, and he just grabbed me by the hand. And I remember holding his hand as we walked down the hill and just thinking, yeah. But, yeah. Over there we've got like a little swamp too. I love the little flickers of light on the lens of the camera. So pretty. I'm squinting so much. I'm so sick of being in and out of hospital. There we go. Will that do? Been through some horrible things recently, and I'm not very well, like I've been trying to tell you guys. I'm not dying or anything, well at least I hope I'm not, but you know, this is a really beautiful place and it means a lot to me, and I think that, you know, when you've got depression or you've got a problem or anxiety or bipolar or any of these things, you've always got a special place, and you've got a special frame of mind, and you've got a special like place in your heart, a special place right here. And in your heart, every single person on this planet has got a place they like to be, or a place that makes them feel better, or, you know, a frame of mind of some sort, and this is mine. It can be the simplest of places. This is just a field with a big hill. But for me, this is one of the most beautiful places. And when I come here, all of my thoughts are just gathered, and I just feel, you know, feel more at ease. And, you know, this hill just reminds me that there's so many beautiful things in the world that I'm yet to see, things that are 10 times more prettier than this. But because I've been coming here for so long, flock of birds! I don't know if I caught that or not. I wanted to bring you all here. I don't know why I keep going off my eyes. I think it's because the sun's in my eyes still. I don't know if you guys mind just having my mouth, but probably do. Can't please everyone, but I don't really care right now. I'm attractive or not. Fuck you, stereotypical YouTube nonsense. You expect us all to look perfect all the time. Well, not my subscribers, because my subscribers are lovely, but I know there's people out there that, you know, oh, you've got lipstick on your teeth. Oh, you've put on weight. Oh, you've lost weight. Oh, this. Doesn't matter. None of it matters. People are so quick to assume and hate you and make up shit and lie. And I recently lost, like, a friend of mine I'd known for over 6 years because she thought it'd be a good idea to spread a load of bullshit so she could get into a guy's pants. Then she tried to turn my boyfriend against me. What the fuck? Like, seriously, like, I brought you into my circle because I loved you and I gave you another chance after fucking me over the first time. People say, oh, what did you expect, you know? What I expected was to be treated how I treated her. We can't assume in life. We just have to get on with it. But it's hard sometimes, and this hill just reminds me that everything's going to be okay, even when I don't think that it's going to be okay. Too many times in my life have I thought, nice guys finish last, why don't I try and be nasty? It's the wrong way to think, guys, because, you know, there's so much love out there, and it's not just going to come to you. You can't expect life to just fall into your hands. You can't expect your dreams to just fall into your hands. You have to go out and make them happen. You have to make them happen. And recently I lost sight of myself so hard. It really puts life into perspective. It makes you realise that all these little tiny things that used to matter, all these things that used to matter, they don't matter. Like, none of it matters in any shape or form. The things you care about now, if you're a teenager, if you're under the age of 21, you know, if you're young, if you know, you're arguing with your parents all the time, or, you know, all this shit. Okay, I just want you to think for 1 second, right? Like, that's not going to matter to you in 2 years' time. I wish someone had turned around and told me the stuff that mattered then isn't going to matter in the future. I've dealt with abuse, I've dealt with bullying, I've dealt with derogatory comments, I've dealt with being shat on, I've dealt with having sociopath as a mother. I can gladly say to you guys right now that I don't know what it's like, you know. The closest thing to a mother that I have is my yaya. She is the closest thing that I have to a mum. I don't know what I'll do one day when she's gone, but, you know, to counteract that, I spend as much time with her as possible. I appreciate her existence and I love her with all my heart, and that's the only thing you can do with people that are around these days. And I think lots of people forget that because people are too preoccupied with little things that don't matter, and that's the sadness in it all. I really do find that sad. Beautiful sun. The sun is starting to set now, so I should probably be on my way down this monstrous hill. I also am starting to feel very sick because of my antibiotics and weak. So it's probably a good idea for me to head home. I've had enough fun today because I've been out of the house, so keep getting pain and it sucks, but time to make my way down this hill. I just want everyone to take the surroundings in and just breathe, and no matter what's going on in your life, seriously, just remember, mind over matter. It's what's helping me at the moment. And, you know, just looking to the sky and thinking positive about everything around me and trying to move forward instead of backwards. I'm not trapped in my body. You know, I have a soul, I have a mind, and even though I feel physically like shit, people deal with illnesses on a daily basis, and don't let your health take over your life. Despite all the shit that I've been through, I'm incredibly grateful to be on this planet. And so should you be, no matter what you're going through. I've dealt with so much shit in my life, and to say, you know, I've not had a difficult year would be an understatement, because it's been one of the most devastating years of my life. But it's just time for me to move on and think positive about everything around me, and hopefully I won't need surgery in July. I'm hoping these antibiotics I'm on will work. They're very horrendous though, they're very strong and violent, and I can't wake up without being sick. But, you know, if Bob Marley can push forward and carry on smiling and have cancer all over his body, you know, then anyone can get through anything and think positive. It's all about mind over matter, and I just wanted to express that to you guys. And I love you all very much. And, you know, this is my spot. It's where I've been coming since I was 15 years old. I will continue to do so for the rest of my life until, you know, if I live in this area still or whatever, I'll still visit it occasionally. Hope they don't build houses here and hotels and shit, because they always end up doing that. They always end up doing that. Okay, I love you guys. Let's see if I can make it down this hill. I'm halfway down the hill, and I looked behind me and I just saw this moon. Just think of it like this, guys. You are the moon, and all of this sky is for you to explore. That makes no sense. Look at this swamp. Isn't it beautiful? Even swamps are beautiful. And here's the sun setting. That itself, I think, is enough beauty to show you that if you look for the beauty, you see it, and if you look for the positivity, it'll come to you. But if you look for darkness, nothing but darkness will follow you. And I just kind of wish that I'd come to this realization a lot sooner, because as much as I've been trying to be positive recently, I have been incredibly depressed. But hey, look, I'm gonna run down this hill with you guys. This doesn't help that I need a wee. Probably shouldn't have done that. Now my abdomen hurts. Getting dark. Darkness. That's the hill I was telling you guys about at the beginning of the video. And then that's been rusty and minging since I was about 6 years old, 7 years old. Hello, beautiful sun. Should have just talked to you guys and recorded while walking, really, shouldn't I? Because the lighting on my face is so much better. This video wasn't about my face. It was about the place I brought you guys. And I don't think I'd ever show you guys that spot. Why hide it when it's beautiful? Why hide it from everyone? Like, it might be simple to all you guys, but to me, it's very, you know, important. Now I have to get home before it goes dark. I really need a wee, so I want to avoid peeing in a bush if I can avoid it. Think positive. And think positive for me too, please, because I'm very scared at the moment. I'm really hoping I don't need that operation, because the fact I'm allergic to penicillin and all these other things isn't helping my cause. If I die, I don't want to die because I was allergic to something or because of surgery. I want to die falling out of an airplane. Something like that. Something cool like that. I don't know. Doo-doo-doo. Ah, midges in my mouth. On that note, I love you guys. Bye. Bye, bye, bye. Look how my hair's pinky and purple now. Yay!
Every time it comes around, I see the same old thing. Friday buzzes past and the vultures start to sing. Baby in the water till it froze. Baby in the water till it froze. Ain't nothing new here gonna grow. Baby in the water till it froze.